Hello Rabbis, it's Joe Plays Games. Welcome back to another Ark Survival Evolved news video. Guys, Fear Evolved was meant to be coming out to Xbox and I've got bad news. It's been cancelled, guys. It's really been cancelled. This news broke about an hour ago. Literally the minute I put up the trailer for Fear Evolved, I found out it's been cancelled on Xbox. It is not coming to Xbox. I am playing it on PC at the moment. I'm just having a little look around, deciding whether or not to do any content on it, because honestly, how can I put content out when none of you lot can play it? Because you're my fans, you're my Xbox peoples, you're the people that watch me all the time. And I know I've got PlayStation people waiting for Xbox Ark news and stuff like that as well. But the majority of you people that watch me have got Xboxes, have got Ark. So do you want to see any content? Because it has been cancelled, it has been delayed. I'm going to break down what actually happened, so let's go through it. So Jack, the community manager, he's the guy that has to manage all the messages that come from Ark Survival Evolved and Wildcard, the studio that makes it. He's the one that deals with all the issues with community content and things like that. He's like the head honcho. He put this message up on Twitter. It's got the trailer on it. You can see there, Fear Evolved 2. I've shown you that before. I'm not going to show that again. I didn't click on this little link here, and I wish I had, because I probably wouldn't have put the trailer up, because I don't think there's nothing worse sometimes than putting a trailer up for something that you're not going to get. But basically, they explain a lot of the stuff. It's got pictures from the trailer. If you're not going to see it, go and see it. It's still cool. It is really cool. But in regards to Xbox Patch 744 and some of the missing Halloween content, unfortunately we weren't able to deliver on what we intended for this holiday release. Both Jeremy and Jesse, the founders and captains of our team, had unexpectedly take care of some work out of the country, which affected development and simultaneous release on both platforms. I could carry on reading all this, but I won't bother. It's just saying it's not going to be making its debut on Xbox console, and on PC, even PC are not getting certain things. PC aren't getting any special attributes or buffs. So there was talk about werewolves biting you, and you could get a disease like Camprophy, or if you got bit by a vampire, then you would have like a special buff or disease. That isn't in the game either, guys. That is not there. They have said they're going to add these effects in future event, but not for Xbox, guys. There is one good bit of news. There really is one good bit of news, guys, that we should take away. If you're a hardcore Ark fan and you're still looking forward to playing it, regardless of the Fear Evolved stuff not coming out, all the stuff updated through version 248, so that's all the PC update, is coming, including Explorer notes, mounted weaponry on dinos, Caprushkus, the Califerium, and the Diplodocus. Diplocasaurus, I can't say them bloody dino names, as well as crash fixes and some performance optimization to memory. So let's go and take a look at what that actually all means. So we're on the current patch notes topic, and you can see here, this is what we're getting: better render performance, memory saving issues, and all the stuff except procedurally generated arcs. So we're not getting Fear Evolved, and I've already told you we're not getting procedurally generated arcs, but we are getting some of the other bits and bobs. So you can see here we have got the dual mechanic where you can hold a weapon while riding a dinosaur. So I'm going to show you that, guys, as soon as it drops. So I guess the other things as well, like the new dinosaurs, like I said, the Explorer notes, like I said, all these little fixes here. So go and check this out. I'll leave the link in the description down below if you want to go and read it for yourself. When is this actually going to drop? Midnight tonight UK time, around 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern time, so that is roughly around, I'd say 10 or 11, but it's always a bit late, so I reckon about midnight UK time, which sucks because I'll probably be in bed. I'm hoping I can stay up and show you guys some content. If not, I'm going to show you guys the content tomorrow, definitely. But that's when the update's going to drop for UK, around 11 o'clock PM 28th, Friday 28th October. For PC users, you've also already got your update, so the Fear Evolved event has updated, has dropped right now. You can see it's got rethemed Ark with shorter days, longer nights, colder temperatures, scary creatures above ground, Dodo Zombie Wyvern Army, and yeah, loads of things there, loads of stuff. I'm not going to go over that lot because I feel like it's a bit of a kick in the face. So with this has come a bunch of tweets, because, you know, I'm pretty hot in the news. That is why I am the second biggest Ark channel on Twitter. If you type in Ark, you'll get my name come up after the official account, guys, because I'm always on it with the news. I'm always the first one to tell you guys exactly what's going on. And unfortunately, yeah, Jat has been getting a load of I can imagine a load of a hard time and grief from everything. And it's a shame, because I don't think it's necessarily his fault, but that's his job. You know, that's what a community manager does. He has to manage everyone's expectations about the game. He has to manage all the feedback about updates and stuff like that. And at the moment, he is just getting continually chucked under a bus. Like every other week, it seems like the creator, Jeremy Stieglitz, just wants to muck up this guy's weekend because he's always promising stuff and never delivering it. He's becoming a bit like Sean Murray. I'll tell you what, he's starting to feel a bit like that. You lot are going to be so angry. I can bet you're going to be so angry. So what can we do with that? What are we going to do with that anger? What can we do right now? I reckon at the moment, a lot of people on Ark, especially I can tell from my subs, I can tell from my friends that play it, so many of you are pissed off with Ark. So many of you are pissed off with Wildcards in general. And I don't blame you, to be honest. I don't blame you. You know, if you've been watching me a long time, you'll know I'm usually the first one to vent and moan and rant about the state of Ark and the developers and how they treat Xbox and console owners really shittily. But I just haven't got it in me this time. I really haven't got it in me. I'm done caring, to be honest. I love Ark. Ark's still my #1 game. It's my #1 content on my channel. But I'm not going to sit here getting bent up and angry about it. I've got better things to do in my life. It's just a game. It's going to come out when it comes out. We're going to miss things. We're going to miss things. It is a shame that the company that makes it insist on building up the hype. It really is, because they do it, and they do it to the point where it is becoming a problem. Like, I don't know how many times I've said so in a video, how many times they must get messages on Twitter, but it is a huge bloody problem for them that they keep hyping stuff up and not ever delivering. They really need to fix up their game. You know, don't tell us stuff like an event is coming. Work on it privately, work on it secretly, and just produce it. If it comes out, it comes out. You know, if you've got it ready and it's all good and it's all hunky-dory, you can go ahead and publish that and it's amazeballs. But don't, for Christ's sake, don't say something's coming and then cancel it. It must be like the 3rd or 4th time. Sorry, do you mind interrupting my video there, pal? Thank you. You made my camera go all shaky. No, wait, I just said piss off. Go on. Oh, right. All right, I've got to go. Yeah, right. I'll be back, mate. I'll be back. You watch. I'll be back. But yeah, this is the idea, guys, that a company shouldn't be hyping it up so much. They've learned no lessons whatsoever from like No Man's Sky and how much that got hyped up and how much that game is now hated by like everyone, every single person. If Ark doesn't pull their finger out and get this game finished and done soon, they are going to lose every single bit of goodwill they had. Because, you know, a lot of people love Ark. A lot of people are going to back them no matter what. And to a degree, I back them. I definitely back them. I support them. I support them by doing videos. I support them by showing you guys content on the game as much as possible. And that is what I can do. And I will do that because I do love the game. I like playing the game. I like all the friends I've made on the game. I like communicating with all you subs. But, man, oh man, they need to fix up. They just need to get this game finished and done. It has just become an absolute joke. Oh, I'm really worried, guys. I'm really worried because from the message on that, what he said as well, it does go on. If you want to go and read it, he says how sorry they are and how apologetic they are. It couldn't be helped that the update for Fear Evolved couldn't come out. But I'm really worried about the actual game coming out now. Like, it's nearly November and we've had no concrete date. I've told you guys months and months ago it would be December because that is what I believed from all the hype and everything I read and everything I saw. They put out an announcement saying it would come out in fall, but it's nearly November. And now they're talking about Christmas updates. They're talking about a Christmas update that's going to be in line, that will be released on Xbox and PC. But no mention of an actual date. No mention of an actual official date of release. And that is really worrying, guys, that they've done that. Like, you know, what happens if it's not going to be released till after Christmas? How many people are going to carry on playing the game at its current state? The game's not suddenly turned bad. The game's not suddenly become too boring. But so many people, especially PC players, have been playing it for over a year. The Xbox players have been playing it for nearly a year. We've had DLC, but again, that didn't go down too well. The DLC was a massive failure for them, really. They made money. They did make some money to help them, I guess. And that was the idea. They needed the money because they'd run out of money. But in terms of the goodwill, lots of people were upset about the DLC. Lots of people didn't buy it as much as I think they wanted them to, and so it's a real shame. If they don't get this game out, it could die. The hype around Ark might not make it the biggest game around, and I mean, I firmly believe it's still gonna be. I still think this game could be like huge, but they need to release it. They just need to release it like at some point, like now. Like, no more mucking around, no more pissing about. Get it officially released, get it nice and polished, looking good, because at the moment it runs like shit still. It really does. Like, on Xbox, it's still not the best running game. It crashes constantly. Even on PC, it still has problems. You have to have quite a fairly decent graphics card to run it well. Like, you know, my graphics card isn't the best, but it's okay. It does the job. I could probably do with an upgrade now to one of the new ones, but even with them, people were saying that there's issues with it sometimes because it's just the game just runs like poo. It really does. So we need them to fix up. We need them to sort something out. We need them to take a look at things and see how they can release the game quicker, how they can get into people's hands so it's polished, so that hype jumps up again. So all your friends who maybe thought, no, I'm not going to buy it until the game comes out properly, they'll jump on it and buy it as well, because it just needs a big injection like that. Or it needs something free, like some DLC. Give Scorched Earth for free, guys. Make it happen. Give it to Xbox players. You know, we play the game more than PC. Fact. Anyone wants to dispute that fact, come at me, bro. Come at me. There are more players playing Ark on console than PC. Yet we always get shafted. We always get the crappy end of the stick. And we know why, because PC is easier to develop. It is easier to make the game for PC and then port it to Xbox. But it just can't go on. The hype train just cannot go on. The more and more letdowns like this, and this is like the 5th or 6th time this has happened with something, it just makes everyone pissed off. Like, I know lots of you subs might be thinking, oh, I love Ark still, I love it. But a lot of the hardcore players, the ones that have supported Ark the most of my crew that help me run my server and that do videos with me and my friends, you know, they love Ark. They play Ark more than anyone else, and they are fuming, absolutely fuming at the moment. I'm sure they wanted to come on here and do a Monday moan with me, but they are pissed off. And I don't blame them. And I was feeling like that a few months ago with stuff, but I've just given up now. I just don't care. I've got other things to get on with. I've still got Ark content I can make that hopefully is fun for you guys. The only bad thing for me is that when this does happen, everyone does tend to have a down on Ark, and you can see it in some of my Ark videos lately. They've not been doing as great as they used to, because people have got just a little bit bored and maybe just a little bit fed up with Ark. So don't expect to see too much Ark content in the next few days. I'll be doing a video every single day, but normally when there's an update I drop like 3, 4, 5 videos, maybe in a day sometimes, but I'm not going to do that this time, guys. I'm going to show you some of the brand new dinos when the update drops tomorrow. I'm going to show you the brand new mechanic where you can hold a gun and a weapon. But other than that, I'm going to just have a little break. I've got Skyrim. I'm really looking forward to Skyrim. I'm going to be doing that and focusing on that for the next few days. So anyway, there we go. I turned that news video into a massive rant. I'm sorry, guys, but that's just me. That is Jay Plays Games. What do you feel? What do you agree with? Do you disagree? Tell me in the comments section. Keep it clean. Keep it constructive. Don't go dissing anyone else's comments or anything. You know, everyone's got an opinion. Everyone's entitled to an opinion, but said in the right way, not said in a shitty way. If you agree, are Ark, are wildcards ruining the game? Are they ruining the experience of players? Or do you agree with them? Do you feel sympathetic? Do you feel that, you know, they're trying to do their best and it's just a shame that things get delayed? Let me know in the comment section. I'm Jay Plays Games. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.